Konnichiwa, Raibu Toredose Torimo Yokozo, Apex Brotherhood, Namahaishin, Banzai, Tokyo no Jikan wa Gogo, Go Leeds, and in London it is 7 a.m. Welcome to the Apex Brotherhood live stream. We are here today. I am Scott Callahan, I am Sigma FX Trading, and you are with the Apex Brotherhood, the only place to come for London Open and to look at the day ahead. Success is the only option for your home, for wealth and mindset, health and fitness, trading. This is the place to come. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Let's do it. Let's get the music turned down. Let's get the normal music on, and let's calm down a little bit. Let's look at the markets. I just thought I would do a little bit of welcoming our Japanese viewers in this morning, and if you're watching in Tokyo, I did say I think it's 2 p.m. in Japanese. Hope that was understood. Welcome to the Apex Brotherhood. We're now good. I'm going to turn the music down. We're very loud. Let's do it. Okay, so let's first of all, we're going to have a look at the news. Today is Thursday the 30th of April 2026. So this is the last day of the month. We've also got issues with lots of news today. We had lots of news yesterday. It's a heavy news week, lots of red folder news. So that is keeping us on our toes. I think if you joined us on the stream yesterday with Evan, you would have seen I was struggling to see a trade. I know Evan got some successful trades, and he'll tell you about them when he's on at 8 as well. But let's have a quick look at the news first. I'll just get Baby Pips up because that's what I use, and let's go for the window share. Okay, hopefully you are all hearing me loud and clear, and that we are in the chat this morning. I see we've got Will in the chat. We've got asking how's it going, Scott. It's going well. It's going well. I didn't have the greatest of sleeps, I've got to say, and as I was rushing, I was just waking my kids up to make sure they're getting up for school, and as I was rushing in to start the stream, I managed to catch my trousers on the handle of the door, and they are now sitting ripped half off as I sit here before you. But we'll recover from that. We'll recover from that. That wasn't the best start to the morning, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, Baby Pips. Let's have a look and see what news we've got. So it's good to see Will in, and anyone else that's in. Anything you want to have a look at. Will is just saying that him and Ewan are heading off to the gym. That is the good place to start the day, in the gym. I think that getting up in the morning, getting some exercise. I haven't done that. I've been running about, as you can see, to get organised this morning, and too much of a rush caused my rep. But yeah, exercise to start the day is good, and even if it's just a 20-minute walk, once you build that habit in, my intention is to get back to the gym this year, and it would probably be to go to the gym mid-morning, but I would need to build some exercise into pre-market, because I think that kind of sets your brain up for the day. So it's good to hear that Ewan and Will are listening as they make their way to the gym this morning. So we've already had like Chinese news, Japanese news, Banzai, as I said to the Japanese viewers. It'd be good to get an international audience. We've already had Euro news at 6:30 London time, and as we go into the morning, we're heavy on Euro news at 7:45, 9, 10, 1:15. That's all Euro news, all London times. Look out for that if you're trading Euro this morning. Just be cautious that we've got a lot of news coming up. What other options do we have? Well, there we go. We've got pound news as well. Midday, we've got the inflation rate year-on-year flash, and MPC meeting minutes. Sorry, that was the London news. Official bank rate. Official bank rate is at midday, along with meeting minutes. So that's pound news, midday, London time. Be cautious of that. The FOMC was last night, so we might see a little bit of volatility following that, feeding into the London Open this morning. But with that London news at midday, be cautious if you're trading pound dollar today, and certainly euro dollar. That euro news may also push the dollar a little bit, but we all know the dollar is going to be the most dominant in those markets, in those pairings. So we do have dollar news too, on the mentioning of the dollar, and the dollar news is coming in at 1:30 p.m. London time. We've got jobless claims, we've got core PCE price index, employment cost index, personal spending month on month, personal income, employment cost wages quarter on quarter, GDP growth rate quarter on quarter, and then one that I've missed already is the euro news again. We've got a ECB, is at the European Central Bank press conference at 1:45 p.m. and then we're clear. So New York session could open up some opportunities, but just be careful. I always like to wait till 3 o'clock, because at 3 o'clock there's normally 3 o'clock holds, as you'll know if you've listened to the stream before, 3 p.m. London time has often been my worst trading minute of the day, when the price has gone against me for whatever reason, either during London session or at the beginning of New York, and it spikes me out. So 3 o'clock holds a little bit of fear for me, but we shouldn't use fear, we shouldn't have greed. Fear and greed in trading are not good. Do your analysis, keep yourself safe, manage your risk, and we'll all be successful. And that's the key. We'll mention a little bit of the small account as well as we go on this morning, but that's our news for today. And I didn't play my news, reading the news background music, so let's go on to that now, because I like reading the news background music. So here it is. Let's have a look and see what other news there is in terms of Trump Watch. We'll have a look at Donald Trump. He has been a little busier after the visit of King Charles. He's basically not said anything too controversial that would move the markets. He is talking about taking troops out of Germany because the German Chancellor has been negative about the US lack of strategy and the Iran issue. There's some internal politics with James Comey, the former FBI head, I think he was. We're trying to prosecute him, punish him for going against Donald Trump before, and there's also stuff in there from Donald Trump about the rise in stocks. Heavy day yesterday for the hyperscalers. We had Meta, Alphabet, what else? Was it Palantir? Can't remember. Anyway, lots of hyperscalers giving their quarter results or their trading results. I think it was a bit of a mixed bag. Some were doing exceptionally well, some were coming in under. I don't know how that's going to move the markets today, but that news was in there yesterday. It's the end of the month today, so we might see traders looking to consolidate their positions and start the month fresh tomorrow, so let's be aware of that too. It's all lining up to be a bumpy ride ahead as we take the last day of April in our stride. Let's see what else Trump is saying. Is he saying anything else? He's obviously got the "No More Mr. Nice Guy" with his kind of Iron Man-esque, the opening scene of Iron Man when Robert Downey Jr. is standing in front of the weapons display and blows up the mountain behind him as the shockwave blows towards him. That is pretty much just like that. Will is off to the gym now, so we'll catch up with Will later, hopefully. Right, what else have we got? We've got First Squawk. Let's have a look on First Squawk. Let's have a look, and let's just turn the music down slightly so you can all hear what I'm saying. I do like a bit of louder music in the breaking news portion to get in the spirit of it's all happening today. So please, if you're in the chat, do like and subscribe. What else have we got? First squawk, Norway. We've got lots and lots of European news, as we know. Middle East tensions are adding uncertainty to interest rate, says Rolls-Royce. We also have nothing of consequence. Hezbollah launched rockets into northern Israel. Dollar, yen. There's a lot of yen stuff from the news last night saying that a weak yen is driving up costs for many goods and services, giving a stronger push to inflation, excluding fresh food and energy, Bank of Japan reports. So, weak yen is driving up costs of goods. That'll be in Japan. So, and that will translate into other parts of the economy. Lots of Japanese news. We are out Japanese session, Asian session. So if you have traded the Asian session last night and have just caught us as you're finishing your day out in the Far East, let us know how it went. Let's have a look at continue with the news. Lots of stuff in there. Do have a look. First Squawk gives you a heads up in any news. And let's move on to talk about the 100 to 1000 challenge. Okay, I do have an admission to make, and that is the 100 to 1000 challenge. Grow your small account. It's actually been a shrinking of that account so far. We're 15% down. So, not great, but within the tolerance level of trading that account. What happened was I am trading on my swap account. I'm copying to my small account, and all the trades that are copied over are at 0.01 side. I'm limited to 9 trades, or 1 trade or 2 trades, but 9 positions open, because that's the way I trade, as you'll know. And basically the copier was closed off on my home computer. I closed the positions prior to Friday's session end on my phone on MT5, but that did not copy across, and the position was held over the weekend, spiked up on the Monday. That's why we shouldn't hold over weekends. So there's a lesson to be learned there for everybody. Be careful. You can't predict what's going to happen at the weekend, and if you are any kind of day trader, scalper, anything under being a swing trader of week-long duration trades, and that's your intention, you should be out for the weekend. Not advice, not financial advice, but that's certainly what I should be doing and what I should have done. However, that's happened. We've not got to hold on to that loss. I've not tried to swing for the fences and try and recover it in a day and get back to the 100. That is going to take this week and next, by all accounts. We're back. We're sitting at £85. Sorry, I've not got the graphic to bring you up. Let's have a look just to double check that on the Vantage account. So we're with the Vantage brokers, and yeah, we're sitting at £84.17. I did take a few pence loss yesterday as I got into the markets, and very cautiously, but I wasn't happy with what the price was doing yesterday. So if you can hear the Valerie in the background, that's my son's mobile waking him up because it was confiscated last night. So it's in the kitchen. If it doesn't stop soon, and you can hear it, let me know in the comments, and I'll go through and stop it, because it's very persistent if you can hear it. Okay, do remember to like and subscribe. It all helps the channel, it helps us grow, it helps us be seen, it helps us expand into more people watching. So nobody's going to watch me talking as I'm rambling on. So let's have a look at the screens, because that's what we're here for. We're here to trade. If you bear with me just 1 second, I am going to turn that mobile phone off, because I'm quite sure you can probably hear it, because I know that my microphone does pick up stuff happening out in the hall there. So bear with me 1 second. Okay, guys. So if you press that bell, click that like. Good on you. Thank you. It's all appreciated. And if you do want to join the Apex Brotherhood, you can click the link in the description. There's a monthly fee. I think you can get it down to £25 a month, which is the cost of a couple of cups of coffee a week. So there's good value in there. You'll get all the stuff in the Discord, the news, access to joining in our weekly poker night, which is just for fun, not real money. We're not gamblers at the Brotherhood. We're self-improvers. Kaizen is my motto, and Will has actually mentioned that he likes that as well. So continuous and continuously seeking to improve. That is something that hit home with me in 1994 when I did a course from a motivational speaker called Bill Capilla. Bill, if you're with us and watching, then great, because that 2-day course or whatever it was had such an influence on my life, and I've lived by the principles I took on that 2-day course. Our founder as well, Will, does do motivational speaking too, so look out. He also does, there is options on the Brotherhood website, I believe, for some private coaching calls as well. So if that's something you're interested in, these 2 days, I've got to say, back in the 90s, giving them away my age now, that did change my outlook on life and how to approach things and my mindset, and I've continuously sought to do better. So it's one of these life-changing moments. So it was good. Right, let's have a look at MT5. Let's get up the MT5 screen and see what's what this morning, how we're doing for sound. We're good. Say hello if you're in the chat, if you're having a look with us this morning. I think it's a glasses day today. I woke up pretty tired, and when you're tired and your eyes are stiff, then that's where I'm at today. Stiff eyes. That's a problem you don't want to have. But yeah, I need my glasses today. Getting to that age. If I was around going to motivational talks in the 90s, then these eyes have been around for a long time, and I've seen a lot. They have seen a lot. So let's have a look. Starting as always on Aussie dollar, we can have a look and see on the 4-hour chart. First of all, let's get the glasses on. Slightly better, I've got to say. Could do with a clean. Right, in the 4-hour chart, we're refreshed. We're certainly down. Price action's down. Indicators and momentum and strength are to the downside. So we've got a weak Aussie dollar, and we've got a stronger getting dollar, US dollar. But we've bottomed out here, haven't we? We've reached a point of support now. Why is that a point of support? I'm going to first of all just get rid of these fibs off there, because fibs can hang around on my chart for a long time and then I don't know which one's which, so we'll just get rid of them. Object list, you can't see that clicking up. Oh, you can't see it clicking up. Yeah, oh, hang on. Then it disappears. It's gone into that screen. Ah, there you go. You can see it now. Okay, I'll just get rid of these because we'll start afresh. As you can see, I took a little bit of Aussie dollar losses yesterday. That was the few pence on the small account I was telling you about. Didn't really trade yesterday. I should have just taken the whole day off, like I said, in the morning. We should always do what we say we're going to do. And I did have a look at the chart because Evan was busy trading yesterday. He was in the Discord most of the day yesterday. I think he was in there for about 8 hours live streaming. So I saw him make some good profits, but he'll tell you about that later on. Okay, so where are we? We're sitting below the central pivot range, so we're kind of looming towards being bearish. Not necessarily though, because when we're sitting in the middle, it can go either way. Are we heading towards the S1? We certainly are. because the support level 1 here, this green line, because the Bollinger Band is flaring. It's saying there's still momentum from this down move. It's not quite stalled out yet. It's still opening up. It wants to go down. Where the last candle was red after an attempt to the upside. There's not really any attempt to go higher, but there's also not really any attempt to go lower. It's a bit of a wedge forming there, I suppose, if you trade patterns and things. So we've got pressure building, but the momentum is still to the downside. Remember, this is the 4 hour, bear that in mind. So is this a target? Where are we? We're here. Can it go to here? 33 pips. We've got a tight ADR in here at S1 as well, which is, you know, the range of my ADR at the moment on the 14, I believe it is 62 pips. So can we get half an ADR to get to the support level in the bottom there? It's probably a good target, and you could probably extend that down into that fair value gap, which is also a target. It's also one of the fibs has survived as well, so whatever that one is, it's also the 61.8 in the fib. How did that fib survive? 43 pips to there. Is that ambitious? Yes, of course it is. Do I always take it to the end? No, I don't, because I always get out early, because I don't yet have the data to support. And it's something we should do in our journaling, is if you've got a target and you take early all the time, did it go to the target? And if it did, and it does 90% of the time, then let it go to target. Let it go to target, or when it gets within 15% of your target, put a tight trailing stop on. You know, you've got to go with the data. So if you do take early, have a look after it and see, did it actually go to the original target? And if it did, then that supports that you're right. So have confidence in your decision making through support of the data. Okay, to the hourly, we'll just drop down a time frame, see what it's doing. Now it's turned on the bottom, it's resisting, it's wanting to go back up. The momentum in the RSI is to the upside. The cross is coming in here, but we're also getting another cross to the downside, so it may just be a retest of the resistance above. So it's a little bit of indecision here on the hour. We're down on the 4 hour. We're undecided on the hour. It could still quite easily head back up into, well, head back up into here. Probably not. Still looking down, but I would say I'm not taking a trade based on that. I want my hour to be moving, and at the moment it's not. So until it is, we'll see if there's any early indications on the 15 of anything moving to the downside. Let's have a look here, and as we can see, we've got a likely relaxation point here for it to come back to, in this bearish fair value gap. Another one up here, which was where the daily high was, so possibly want to go there, but for the moment it's down. We've got a little bit of momentum up on the RSI. You can see that it is in the below the 50, so we're kind of neutralish, but pointing, but momentum is up, so it's not down. Certainly not down. The RSI, the MACD, moving average convergence divergence, is down, as we can see, but the momentum is going out, and we've got higher lows on the histogram here, which suggests that downside is ending. So we've just got a bit of stalling by the looks of it. Looks like the H4 move down is stalling. It looks like the hour is stalling, and then indecision possibly on the turn. We're not getting that turn on the 15, we're just getting neutral stalling. What's the Bolly telling us? We're out the bottom of the Bolly a couple of times, and that candle's saying we're wanting to go up, so we're stalling. London Open's a difficult time to trade. I would say once that's relaxed into here and it starts to to turn to the downside, which according to the higher time frames, that's the way it's still going. I still think this target here would be pretty good potentially. So possibly up. Why are my arrows so big? Let's try and get that smaller. If I go into, it just keeps resetting to that size. Okay, so want to go up here potentially, and then down here potentially. So we'll have a look and see if there's a fib that lines that. We've got a nice 50% line there as well. Let's see where the fibs are on this chart as well. Well, is that a fib or is it not? Let's put one on here. I just go from the top that the price has got to the bottom that the price has got to in the most recent downswing. Yeah, it's got up and crossed the 23, so we could be looking to go back into here actually. So yeah, there's a couple of things. So the higher time, the H4 is telling us we're going down, but the fib and the turning on the hour and the 15 are telling us that we're potentially going up. So it's making its mind up. We could potentially get this going up into here, which would be a move of 25 pips. 25 pips to the middle of there. So or if we go up to the 50, 33 pips. So we've got targets in both directions. As I say, that indecision, that wedging is telling us that it could go either way. Higher time frames are telling us that it's level going down. That big red candle on yesterday's day is telling us it's going down. So our most recent day move is down. It's not quite touched the bottom of the volley. Probably wants to either. Well, it's got room to the upside and room to the downside to test this 50 on the volley. And it's got momentum down because of yesterday. Yeah, it's an either way. I can't read. I can't decide. I would say I can't decide. We'll just need to wait and see what direction it starts moving in. It'll start telling us in the lower time frames first, but as you say, we've got kind of a V shape here forming already. It's down on the 5 as well, but it's turning. So could it be turning on the 15 as well? Yes. Is it turning already on the hour? Yeah. It's indecision, isn't it? Smash together. Okay. So not much help there. I think we'll need to wait and see what London Open does. I don't think I'll be taking any trades on this at the moment. It's not moving. Let's have a look at euro dollar. Euro dollar. So we're starting the H4. What have we got? Do remember to. Oh, Apex Brotherhood reposted this on X. If you're watching on X, welcome. I believe we've got a few people watching on X at the moment, so if you're looking to make this your regular source of live stream info at London Open, please do like and subscribe, follow, and get on to YouTube, get yourself on a bigger screen, or just watching this if you can see what I'm doing. Let's see what's happening. So Aussie dollar, no trade. Euro dollar. Euro dollar is same as the Aussie, sitting below the central pivot range, in the middle, closer to S1 at support. Probably resisting that support, as we see there. The Bolly band from the down move there is still suggesting there's momentum to the downside on the H4, as is confirmed by the MACD, and on the RSI, which is hit and oversold at the bottom, which suggests maybe there's not much further to go. So I do think certainly on Aussie dollar and on here we're getting a little bit, we're going to get a little bit of relaxation. before any down move that is going to continue does continue. But I think we're probably looking at into the pullback on the Aussie dollar, and Euro dollar's already showing signs of that, because we've got a chunk of green coming in here after that chunky red candle down, and it's going to the upside. So let's have a look and see just quickly on the higher time frame. Yeah, we're certainly down on the daily, heading for that fair value gap at the bottom here on the 50, same as the Aussie. It's wanting to go down. We're down on the RSI into the negative territory, or the below the 50 territory, heading down. No sign of it going up yet, and we're definitely down onto the H1. Oh, we've got a nice spike there in Bitcoin to the upside, just at the corner of my eye. Oh, that's in the minute, just ignore me. It's still a nice spike. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a nice, and there's that translating into the euro on Euro USD as well. So we did have news, didn't we, at the time, did we? We had 7.45 as the French inflation rate, so we've got Euro news coming up as well, so that might be anticipating that. Lots of news today. It's probably a day to stay out the markets, to be honest, unless you're a news trader, which I'm not. Euro dollar. Okay, so we're looking at the hour. Price action is down. The MACD has been down, but is starting to turn, as we can see. Looks like it's crossing. Looks like we're getting that relaxation I was talking about, or the beginnings of it. The momentum certainly in the RSIs to the upside. So we're turning. 15 minute is definitely a turn, so we're up for now. Yeah, there is a trade in there to the upside beginning, but we've got news in 10 minutes, so it's not going to do us any good to know that it's probably heading from there, potentially to here just at the moment. You know, not worth my time of day to trade 3 or 4 pips at the moment on the sizes I'm trading, and it's certainly up on there. So yeah, we've got relaxation, a turn coming in on euro, but we've got news as well, so we just need to be patient. I don't think there's going to be a euro trade possible, as we've got news basically every hour or so until 1:45 p.m. London time is our final euro news today. But there's also dollar news in there as well at 1:30. So New York session, I would be having another look at this. It's too messy meantime. Let's have a look at GJ. Okay, we're on to the GJ chart. What we're looking at here, we're looking at a good bit of consolidation over this kind of periods here. It's just been bouncing kind of 25 pips, but it has broken to the upper side now. So let's see what it's actually doing. Okay, on the higher time frames, H4. So H4, we're definitely heading up. That's clearly up. It's heading into overbought territory, so it's possibly at the coming to a strong area for the pound, a weakening of the yen. These two are combining to give us this up move, and we've got that pressure to the upside. It is about to hit R1, as we can see on this chart. Let's have a look on the H1, see how far it is really. So yeah, it's coming to this resistance level. I wouldn't want to be taking it much further than that. We'd want to see, does it break? If it breaks through, our next target's going to be R2, next 33 pips away, but it's likely to bounce off that resistance there and get a little bit of pullback. Hour is a nice cross up, so yeah, I reckon this is the start of an up move for today. I reckon R2 could well be within our targets. The RSI on the hourly is heading for that overbought area for the third time. after this low here. So yeah, we're certainly still momentum, pressure, and a good move to the upside there, but we are approaching that R1. Still up on the 15, clearly and strongly, but there is room to pull back to here, this fair value gap here, where it's just jumped in price, and we've got this overextended candle. If it comes back to there, 11 pips, if it bounce off R1 then retests, so you potentially got 2 trades there if it comes back to there. Nice entry point, one taking you back to R1 and the next one taking you up to R2, so you know, down to here, up to here, and then a second trade up to here. That would be nice if it worked out that way. Does seem a big move when you look at the consolidation we've had here, so we need to be careful and just judge what it does when it takes this R1 here, because there is also this area here that looks attractive for the price to revisit, but it's certainly not heading in that direction at the moment. But there's a gravity that will want to attract it there, so we just need to watch the price, trade what we see what it's doing, and follow that. Okay, so let's move on to the GU. We do have pound news this morning, so just be careful. Pound news is at midday London time, so as we approach lunchtime today, we've got big news. Fred Folder News official bank rate is coming up in London this morning at midday. Excuse me while I drink my coffee. Okay, so what else do we have this morning? We've got GU. Yeah, so we've got GU. Okay. GU is not changing. It's because I've still got that arrow thing on. Okay, that's GU now. Okay, GU. Same situation as Aussie dollar and Euro dollar. We're sitting under the CPR, central pivot range. Heading for S1, never quite reached it, but also getting this pullback here. So I do reckon this is a retest of the middle ground with a view to go lower. Nice target there at support 2 in that lower zone there at ADR. That's looking good, but is that the direction it's going for today? We've still got downwards pressure after this down move from here. Nice down move of 120 pips. If anyone got that, let me know if you've traded pound dollar yesterday or today. We also have the down move here, so yeah, we've got, it's got legs to the downside on H4, so we're down, down, down. That's definitely down, so we want to ideally line up with that. What's the hour telling us? The hour's telling us that we're bouncing and it's going up for now. Looks like we might get a rounded retest of the 50% on the RSI. Looks like the MACD is closing again. We've got moves on the histogram here that it looks like the momentum shifting to the upside, which is reflected in that green 7 o'clock candle that we can see here as we're moving back towards the middle of the range. Will it resist it or will it go through it? More likely to resist it than to go through it if it's already on the downside. So I think we just need to wait on that turning, see what the 15 minute is doing, ensure that our hour is turned down. 15 minute is for sure turning up. So yeah, again, the same story as the other $2 pairs that we looked at. Looks like we're getting relaxation, possibly up into here, and then we've got a nice target here, and then we've got, that's going to move, potentially a target into the ADR low here, which would be 72 pips if that materializes. if you're a smaller time frame trader, you may want to trade that up into there, but I would be looking to line up my H4, H1 and 15 with that momentum to the downside that's shown in the H4. Unless we're getting anything that's going to push us above these highs, I would wait and see. You know, once it gets back to these highs, into this area here I've said, down to here, you know, I would be interested to get in here after it's been here again and after it's turned. But we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on it, see what's happening. So that's 3 charts marked up. I am getting more efficient at this because normally I haven't marked up any by the time Evan gets in. So it's we're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the game today. Do say hello if you are in the chat. If you want any other chart broken down, do let me know, and I will have a look at it. Let's have a look at UJ. UJ. We'll get rid of these screen markings here. UJ on the 4. That's on the daily. Excuse me, I've got to sneeze. Bless you. Thank you. Right. On the daily. On the 4. Start on the 4. I like the 4. Okay, gentlemen and ladies. Let's have a look. Hitting that R1. Whew, spike. Stop. Right on it. Turned. Great. Love when you see levels being respected like that. Let's have a look. Anything interesting in the previous price action? Ranging. We all know it was ranging, but it's now... Has it broken higher? Yeah, it's now broken higher. So that tells us yen is weakening. Remember we had that Japanese news overnight. Consumer confidence. Yeah, I've not updated it, so I don't know what it was, but there's other stuff coming out on Japanese media and outlets that about the weak yen, as we saw this morning in our news roundup. We will go back and have another quick look at the news just before Evan joins us at 8 o'clock. However, let's first of all break down UJ. UJ on the 4, it's up. Of course, it's going to be opposite because it's contrary. Yeah, because it's opposite. We've got the dollar on the front end of this pair, so, and we've got a weakening yen, as we say. But it does look like the dollar is stalling a little bit and it's pushed to the upside. Yen has still got room to go to the downside and still heading strongly down, which is why we've had this brilliant move here. If you're joining us from Japan, konnichiwa. Look again at the introduction and tell me how my Japanese was. That was, if you're just joining us now, the introduction was done in Japanese this morning to welcome our Asian session colleagues who are from Japan. So welcome if you're listening in Tokyo. Good. Oh, it's not 2 o'clock. I said it was 2 o'clock in Tokyo. It's actually, I think, closer to 5 o'clock. Would that be right? Tokyo time. So you guys are getting to the end of the day. If you're having an early weekend, good on you. Enjoy the weekend out in Japan. This move here would have been a good one to get hold of. If we look back, that's basically from Asian session open to Asian session close, a nice 125 pip move. Nice if you can get it. So what's it doing now? We've got the momentum, it's headed to the upside, it's in over bought territory here, still pushing up but weakening. So we've reached that point of resistance at R1. So we just again need to see what it's doing. We're looking for relaxation back and then a continuation of that move with that momentum that's there. It's broken those highs, so it's out the doldrums of being stuck at these highs. But is there any other highs? It doesn't look like there is. Let's have a look in the monthly. Is this an all-time high? Oh, well, what's happened to the chart there? Is it an all-time high? No, it's not. I thought it was... Well, that's gone back lots and lots of months. That's gone back years. So, it's certainly a high over these highs, isn't it? It's control my mouse a little bit better. Yeah. Is it about to break these highs? I can't see because of all my trade history there. No, not quite got there. It's almost hitting these that 162 is this Bank of Japan intervention here when it reached this. If we're reading about it in the press, is it? Well, it's not the press. It's the press that no one else reads, probably. So yeah. I'm just looking at the news just now. We'll have another look in a minute, but yeah, the weak yen, is that something the Japanese government want, or will they intervene? Is it likely to go much higher from here? That's a move in the monthly, so it's still potentially got a little bit of move up to the upside, but I would be very, very careful that I'm not targeting too high. It's moving up. Yeah, let's trade up, but let's not trade any further than what might be relevant, which might only be 37 pips from here. And that takes us into that dangerous territory of some intervention happening, so potentially keep stops tight, because we don't want it to just blast down here and you think you're safe down below here, and all of a sudden you're 325 pips to the red. We don't want that. So yeah, be very careful. Be very, very careful. What's it doing in H1? Just to get some realism into what the price is doing now. We can see we're just touched on that resistance R1 level. I think it wants to come back down in here, doesn't it? Potentially even to here in the short term. It's still up in the hour. We've still got upwards momentum in the hour. There's a bit of it's been in and out of the overbought here. Overbought? Yeah, overbought. So it's wanting to turn. That's not wanting to turn on the MACD. The RSI is certainly wanting to turn. The Bollinger is wanting to turn. It's starting to close in on itself. We've got this areas below here that might be points of interest for it to revisit. Certainly here. Possibly here. So 37 pips to the upside if the momentum continues. 15 pips to the retest, which would give us 50 pips if we're still deciding we're long. And if we're short, you've got 60 pips, 63 pips down to EDR low. So we just need to see. I would say I'm more inclined with the H4 still being strongly up to wait for this 15. It's just turning now, but I think it's too late to the party to enter. But I would keep a close eye on if it does decide to open up. Sorry, this is the 15. Yeah, we can see the 15's turned. The 15 has turned to the downside, so let's wait on the 15 doing what it's doing, and then if it shows signs of turning to the upside, if the H1 is still in the range of being up, then yeah, we could keep an eye on it and get in with a tentative buy. But it's down for now. If you're a lower time frame trader, you may want to just there's 11 pips into there. That's the trade that's on just now. It's against my hour and 4 hour, but it's a trade that's on. You could take I would take a C or a D trade on that, just to take me down to here, because that's where it's headed, isn't it? Let me know if you take that trade. 12 pips, short, UJ. I'm not going to take it because I want to trade the trend, not against it. But I'll wait on it coming back here, because this could be the bounce point that takes us and gets us our 40 pips. 40 pips back to there, to the ADR high, or contrary, 24 pips back to the high of today, which is probably the most sensible trade that we'd be looking for. I would say. Anyone in agreement? Do let me know if you're in the chat, if you are watching, and let us know what you think, what you would like looked at, and what else we can do today. So we've broken down Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound JPY. We did cable on pound dollar. We did UJ. I am smashing it today. I am way ahead of the curve in breaking things down because I normally don't get anywhere. Get distracted. I'm just going to change all these backs to 4 hour so that I can see what's happening, because there's certain things I look for that on the 4 hour that set me up for the week and set me up for a good run of trades. And days like today are days that I probably am going to end up just sitting out and being a bystander as it happens, and I try not to get frustrated with what I might be missing. But when you're looking for your edge in trading, once you find the circumstances and the times where you're more likely to be profitable, you should stick to those, but keep an open mind as to what else might be happening. Certainly with just as I was saying, when I look for certain things on the 4 hour, when that happens, I do tend to get a few weeks of 2 or 3 weeks of good trading, and then it gets to the doldrums again, and if I try and force the trades when I'm in the doldrums, it often doesn't go my way. It's when it reaches that sticky middle ground I was talking about the other day, that you just need to resist until it's ready to do what suits you. It might be different for everybody, just your psychology and all the rest of it. As I spill my coffee down in front of me. Okay, can I bring my Bitcoin chart over? Just have a quick look at that. Yes, I can. Excellent. Right. Can you see that? Pretty much you can. Okay, Bitcoin chart. Didn't have a great day in Bitcoin yesterday, got caught out with that down move. Took a couple of trades long, took the losses on them. We'll just remove the trade history out of distraction. This is a separate account. I'm trading just as a newbie to Bitcoin. It was doing alright, but it's been a bit swinging for the fences, up and down, and not really. If you get caught on the wrong side as it moves, then I'm starting to learn and probably need tighter stops. I'm trying to trade it like a cash account with just wide stops and just wait until it turns direction. But it was just getting too extreme on that move yesterday. I thought, no, out. Okay, so where are we? We've got a nice fib on there. It has, look at that, right on the 50% of that fib. Can you see that? Some people say fibs don't work, but that is just turned right on that 50. So we've had the big down move here. I've put the fib on because it's come back into this 23 here. It's crashed through the 23 to the 38 on the retrace here, and then back to the 23 roughly here, and then back right to the 50 here, and then we're coming back down again. So is that fib done now that it's gone to the 50? Perhaps, but it still could go higher. But let's see what it's doing. Tend not to use too high time frames on this. I think that was the error. I've been trying to trade Bitcoin like I trade Forex, and I think you need to come onto the lower time frames just because of the volatility of the market. But quick look at it in the H4. If that's not letting me click. I don't know why. It's because I'm still on the thing. There we go. Okay. Right. So we can see nice down move here. It's sitting below the central pivot range. We're heading towards the downside. We've got a nice target in here on these two fibs here. If it does has completed that fib and that's gone to the 50, but potentially to the upside still. But it's still looking down. It's looking down on H4 because we're down on the MACD. It's definitely heading down. It's been heading down since here. Bit of a relief here and then down. So in the lower territory of the RSI, hasn't got to the bottom yet. But we've got a little bit of upward momentum now, so we're up for now, but looking down. We're looking for, ideally looking for trades to the short side. We've got a bit of smattering of togetherness on the MACD here on Bitcoin on the hour one. It's probably wanting to retrace into here. Again, back to that fib level, right in the middle of a fair value gap. It's turning up here. That might take us back to the 50 of the RSI, get a rounded retest on that, and then continue to the downside. That's certainly what it looks like it wants to do. We've got the resistance of the midpoint here. It's already on the downside. We've got downwards momentum, but we've got relief. So I think we're up for now into here. To be on the safe side of your trading and trade with the trend, you may want to wait till it gets here. You may want to wait till it retests this 20 moving average on the Bollinger Band. Will it retest the 50 again? Possibly. And then target a nice 15,200 pips. Would that be right? To the downside on Bitcoin. Sounds crazy when I'm talking about Bitcoin after coming from Forex, but it looks like it's gone up for now. So I think there's a nice trade into there if you wanted to take that. Nice 0.5% move on the actual value of the asset itself. And then back down into here where we get a nice 2% drop. Certainly going down, might even be longer than that. If you wanted to put a runner on, then it would take you down into here. Okay, so as we approach 8 o'clock, I'm just going to take a short break, and I'll be back with you in 2 minutes for Evan to join us at 8 o'clock. Bear with me, look forward to seeing you in a minute. We'll see you soon. I'm just going to switch over to a different starting soon background, or I'll just be right back. Here we go. See you shortly. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Apex Brotherhood live stream. The time is 8 o'clock, and we are at the Thursday, the 30th of April, 2026. Welcome to the stream. I think I have had that rock music going permanently. Maybe not. The rock music there is something I tried new. If you're interested, go back to the very start at 7 AM and have a look. I tried some Japanese this morning. Let me know what you think. It's maybe just a Will hasn't told me off for it yet. So I'll look forward to a slap over the rest later on this morning. But we welcome all to the Brotherhood. We want to attract in this ethos of success being the only option, and making sure that we're doing all we can to be successful, improving ourselves, our body, our health, our person, our inner person. You know, we're all in it together. Brothers and sisters, welcome. Please do like and subscribe to the channel, and also join us in the Discord and join the community where we've got lots of positivity, lots of trading related chat, and I'm going to turn the music down again. I keep turning it up. That's the problem with this. I turn it up just whilst I'm not speaking, and then I forget to turn it down. So thanks, MGN. I see MGN is in this morning. Good morning, MGN. Greetings. Welcome to the stream yet again. Here we are for another exciting last day of April, the 30th of April. I feel like I've used up all my enthusiasm at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. is just a little bit of a damp squib of an introduction. But welcome everybody. It's good to see you all this morning. MGN just telling me the music was drowning out my voice earlier, and that, as I explained, is just because I took a short break there, just awaiting Evan's arrival, and also sorting out stuff, snacks, etc. for my kids going off to school. They're all just heading out the door just now. So I'll only be on till 8:30 this morning. We're just waiting on Evan arriving. He's in the background, just getting himself prepared. 8:30, I will need to head off. I've got a couple of tasks to do at that point, and we'll sort that out there. Evan's just having issues with his camera, and MGN is saying that he's at the gym at 7 a.m. here locally, and only back around 8:30. So that, were you in? That's an hour ahead, isn't it? So I think you maybe would have caught some of that. I tell you, I'm getting more efficient at doing my breakdowns, because this morning I did Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, UJ, GJ, and we were just having a look at Bitcoin just as we came on here. Okay. Sorry, getting some interruptions here. So yeah, that was a lot broken down. So if you do want to see those 5 charts broken down, please go back and re-watch after the stream. If you did miss it, if you were at the gym, no excuses. We're recorded on YouTube, so go back and have a look. Let me know what you think. Comment after and tell me if the breakdown was good. But basically the breakdowns this morning, we're looking at the dollar pushing up, everything pushing down, yen especially pushing down, because there's an issue with yen's weakening, dollar's strengthening, but we look like we've hit a little bit of consolidation, so a little bit of a change of direction against the down moves in Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, and then we're getting that retest. No, not retest. Relax, and pull back. Yeah. So UJ is the same, except in the opposite direction, obviously. Even Bitcoin is having a little bit of a relax just now after a nice push down yesterday, which I got caught on the wrong side of twice, but it didn't take too bad a hit on it. So MGN is saying that he got the last few seconds of Bitcoin. Oh, that was the breakdown. Hopefully it'd be good if you got the last few seconds of any move on Bitcoin yesterday, because that was a nice push down. I don't know how to read it in pips, but it was something like 30,000 pips. Would that be right? Seems an awful lot. I can't quite. I don't know. I'm not a Bitcoin trader, so I don't know what we call that. There's bound to be a smaller size that we can call it. 30 somethings or something. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you know what the measurement in Bitcoin is, because that's certainly what it says on my chart here, but I know that different brokers have different lot sizes that translate into different pip sizes, etc. No worries. So Evan is just trying to get his camera working in the background. Don't think you can hear him, or can you? I'm not sure if that's just coming through my ears or not. London Live trading floor, and went across to the Fivers to, let me just turn all my stuff off while Evan is pressing all the buttons in the background.
I'm trying to get on. But I'm having problems with my camera.
I think he's on now. He's definitely on now.
Yes. Good morning.
Just his camera isn't.
It's been very temperamental this morning. I don't know what's the matter with it. So how's it going, Scott?
There we go. Yeah, good this morning. Found the energy to stream from 7. I think I've used up all my energy now, and I've managed to smash through the chart breakdowns this morning without distraction somehow. Even looked at the news, which for a while. So yeah, all good.
Awesome, great to hear. Did you have you been in a trade last night or today or anything?
No,
Missed it.
no,
I've been trying to get this camera sorted, and it's very. I probably need a restart, but I ain't doing that yet. I'm gonna join you today. So yeah, no. Is there anything that you're looking at?
To be honest, I'm waiting on price relaxing on everything, so I think I'm going to have to wait till London has opened, probably into the morning, mid-morning. I think it looks like to me it looked like everything was, what have I got up here? Oh, that's Aussie CAD. Let's not look at that. Like Aussie dollar, I'm looking at that saying it looks like now it's just, it's clearly resisting going lower here. Looks like it wants to turn and go into here before going lower, but the momentum is still to the downside. On that, I'm not trusting that the down move is finished, but it does want to come back into this area here, potentially this area here. So there could be a move, there could be a trade to the upside, but I would need the hour to turn first. And it has kind of gone, yeah. It's kind of turning to the upside now. It's now through here on that last hourly candle. So we've had the cross here. So yeah, I would say I've got a C trade on Aussie dollar to the upside. Let's see what the 15's doing. Well, are we late to the party? Let's not be influenced by that big candle there. Yeah, I would be actually happy to get into that. I'd be careful until it breaks these highs, as it might bounce off there. But I'm liking a target here at 12 pips, and I'm liking a target here at 24 pips, with a possibly wait and see what it does at these highs. Possibly wait and see if it breaks these highs first on the 15 there, as we can see. I'll just get that a bit bigger for you guys.
Are you on AUD this morning, Scott?
Yeah, that's AUD USD.
Yeah.
The momentum is definitely to the downside on that. Certainly looking at the H4 and the D1, but it could be coming to an end, so maybe we're getting a nice turn in here. We've had a big red candle there on the daily, and it's down on the daily, but it does look like it's turning. So
yeah, AUD looks like it's hopefully turning. Otherwise, it's been a little bit choppy all night. If I just put mine up, because I'm on AUD as well.
Cool.
I'm on AUD as well this morning. This is the trade that I took last night live in the Discord.
Right. Yes.
This is the trade that you and MGN saw me taking. And look at all the price action afterwards.
All right, yeah.
So I still
Just ranged.
Yes, exactly. I still could have been in that. Well, I still could have been in that this morning. It'd have only just been coming back up to the bottom. So that was a 3-4-3 this morning. Yesterday, I don't know what I could have got. To be honest with you, how big that actually ended up. So what could we have had? We could have had a 7. Could have potentially had a 7, but that's perfect exits. That's perfect exits, and I've never actually got out perfect on an exit. So that was 3. 3. What did I say? It was 3-7 or 3 something like that. It was somewhere around about there.
Very nice, very nice.
So that was all right. That was the bot that I'm trading now. I've just turned it on again for this morning. That's probably why my camera's not working, because I've probably glitched it turning it back on. So
all right,
it's come up with 2 more fresh trades on the in between here and here. I don't think that they would have. I don't think they would have produced anything, because the price just didn't go far enough. It's setting up now for the trend is bearish, so the bot's in agreement with you, Scott. The trend is still bearish. It's a 7 out of 10. So it's just an A setup. It's not actually an A plus setup or anything. It's not a B and it's not a C. I'm going to have a look at the actual inside of this to see if I can adjust it, to see if I can take any of these out via the settings or anything like that, and if I can adjust it just a little bit more, that I can actually escape these, that'll be brilliant for this. But other than that, Scott, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. Everyone's going to actually come across with a loss. But again, on AUD with this trading bot, if I go back to previous price action, they're the ones that I marked out previously. So it's actually coming, and it's actually give us a 3.13. We've had a loss on the in between, but that I'm not counting as a loss because that's a weekend.
Right. Okay. So you wouldn't have been.
No, I wouldn't have been trading at that time. And this one is a 466. This one is a definite loss, and so is this one. So I'd have took these 2 wins, these 2 losses. Losses would have definitely outweighed the losses. This one's a 412. Quickly moving on. This one is 1.74. And this one is 4.1. That was a loss. You saw me take that. That was as we were starting. So that was a 1 hour loss. And this one was the big three 3-hour move that it took while we were talking with you and MGN. Price action, in between. I probably would have took 2 more losses. So now we've got to look to see what the price action is going to do. I do think that you're right in your estimate. It's going to come up to these equal highs, and then I do think that it might carry on back to the downside. If it does, we'll jump in onto a short, because I'm sure the bot will open a short. And with that, that's my kind of quick roundup of AU this morning. I haven't looked at any other symbol with this bot that I've just tweaked and redesigned. So I need to put it on some more symbols to see if it's better than AUD. But AUD seems to be sizing up pretty well with this one.
It's working out well for it. Good.
So yeah, glad. Our analysis of AU seems to be lining up this morning. You seem to think it's coming up a little bit higher than what I do.
Yeah, I think it's got the potential for that. It does look like we're getting a bit of strength in now with that push. But again, it's the Open, so is it likely to push as high as retracing? I've got a fib on that down move, and it's hovering at the 23 on the retracement.
Right.
Well, it could well aim for the 38 retracement, and it could well retrace 50% of that down move. There's a reasonably high probability that it'll do one, if not both, and we are getting that switch in of direction there on the lower time frames. M1's up and already retraced, but also turning back down again. M5 is obviously, we're getting that down move now as we got near the high of before, and on the 30-minute again we're still pushing up. We've not quite reached overbought territory, but it's wanting to go up. But again, I've put in some orders there just to test that move higher, to see. It does look like it's wanting to do it. It's tried for, this is the third attempt at breaking through. So yeah. I'm not in yet, but if it comes back to here, I'll take it higher. But I'll be very careful if it comes back to this low here. That would be the point to say, oh dear, it's not really doing. If it goes below these lows into this zone here, kind of in here, that would be my point to reconsider that it has, as you say, wanting to continue down, because it does ultimately want to continue down. But I do have the feeling it wants to go here first. But you've got the central pivot here, so yeah, it is a big point of resistance. But we'll see what it does. These are tentative small trades in here. And if they don't go my way, then that tells me I was right about the trend being down, and to get in on that side of the trade. So I'll be ready to switch when the time is right.
Yeah, definitely. The higher time frames are bearish.
Yeah, absolutely.
So bearing in mind it's bearish. Yeah, shorts seem to be on the table a little bit more.
Yeah, that would be my trade, would be the short. These are just tiny trades on this account for... right, we'll go for that. I'm just putting a trail on just to be cautious as well. We'll see what happens. See if that could be the move of the Open. We've not got we've got no dollar news till 1:30 London time today, so we're clear to trade this. Euro and pound I'm avoiding because there's so much news on euro today, and then we've got massive pound news at midday. So yeah, not trading them.
I'm just looking at the economical calendar, and I can see that it's rammed with red news.
Yeah, until New York, I wouldn't be looking at euro until New York Open has gone, if at all. So I'll see what happens with this Aussie dollar trade. Just now, we're certainly.
Well, you're looking for a short. My bot's looking for a short. Let's see who gets into the short first.
Well, I'm looking for a short, but I'm long for the moment. My hourly's telling me up.
Yeah.
My hourly's definitely telling me up just now, but it's also just hitting that 50 on the volley. So, yeah, possibly should be going short here, but it's not telling me it's short yet. So it's so don't copy this at home, boys and girls.
No, this is definitely for entertainment purposes and education purposes. Definitely not financial advice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Get yourself in the Discord. Me and Scott should be in there a bit later on this afternoon and this evening. Live trading, so we can show you where we left off on stream. I think I'm going to go with you, Scott. I don't think my ghostly appearance today is going down well. I need to get this camera sorted, so I probably need another restart, which takes me quite a bit.
Right. Well, I'm having to head off at 8:30 this morning. I've got to go and do a few things before 9 o'clock. So
that's fine, and I'll catch you a bit later on in the Discord anyway. So
right, perfect.
Yeah. So that's not a problem, and hopefully by then I'll have sorted this camera problem out. We'll go live in the Discord and we'll compare trades to whether any of us got into one of these trades or not.
Yeah. It looks like it's about to take my first order, just on that relaxation there from the push up. I'm reasonably happy it's still up for now, but going against the trend. So it's a C trade for me. It's an ambitious target there. If it does take the multiple entries, I'll adjust to take profits. At the moment, that's the extreme of where I would be looking to take that.
Oh, you got pending orders in for a long?
I've got pending orders in for a long at the moment, yeah. So we'll see if it takes it or not.
No, good.
But we are against the H4. I know what you're saying. The trend is definitely down, but we've had a touch of the. It looks like it's turning. It does look like it's turning on H4. You know, we've got the histogram is going higher. The momentum in the RSI is up. We've been into oversold territory. Not that it won't visit it again, but we've still got room to get back to the 50 here. So I think there's room for it to go up before it goes down, but ultimately it's coming down to here. You know, and will we get this kind of move? That's probably what's I'm looking for. That's my. Oh, you can't see that actually. I'm drawing things on the screen here.
No, you can. I've put the screen up.
Oh, can you see my annotation with the?
Yeah.
Oh no, the arrows. I've got arrows drawn here. What I think price action's going to do, but they're not showing up. I didn't realise they weren't showing when I shared my screen.
Yeah, I can definitely see your screen though.
Can you see that? You can't see the arrows? No.
No.
Okay, so I'm expecting to go, just to describe it, into this purple zone here, back down to here, a little bit of resistance at this low, and then continue lower into here. But for the moment, it's up.
Yeah, it looks like it wants to still push up. Mine's the same. I've just added a little box to the chart, so we can see that it's displacement has come from here. It's come back up, tapped it once, twice, 3 times. This is the 4th time. I've had resistance and support zones being classed as windows. The more times that you tap them, the more times the more likely they are to break. So it looks like that it's in this for 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So I'm hoping that actually this is going to be a reversal, Scott. Sorry that you're kind of setting yourself up for a long. But I'm hoping that this bounces from here. Are you having technical difficulties now? I'm definitely having difficulties in speaking. I don't know what went on with me just then. I can hear you, Scott. I'm just catching a fortunate screen grab of you. And that's going in the Discord. So I can't wait to see you this afternoon because there's going to be a treat for everybody in the Discord. So everyone's having technical difficulties this morning, unfortunately. Yeah, your camera's off. The music, I could hear the music. I've turned the music down. Yeah, it does say that you're offline. Nah, no worries. I think everyone can hear you because you're flashing just the same as me. Um, Basically, I'm going to end it the same way because we're both offline. Well, it says that you're offline, but I can hear you. Can anybody hear Scott talking now? Now the music's down. I don't know what's going on this morning. Everyone's having technical difficulties. All right, Scott, to right now. So with that being said, apologies for this morning, but everyone's going to have to kind of end it there. I'm going to go stick this computer in the bin and go purchase another one. No. So everyone's ended up. MGN saying no, you can't. So if I remove Scott from there, I could have added him again just to see, but no. So today being Thursday the 30th, I was thinking it's bloody Friday the 13th the way everything's turning out this morning. But thanks for turning up this morning. Hope you enjoyed Scott with his breakdown of the markets. It was probably the breakdown of the markets that probably broke his system. He was doing so well this morning. So with that, I am looking for this. So with that, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you in the Discord a bit later on. Hopefully with our cameras sorted. And just before I go, Scott, my friend, you might be right because my bot has just opened a long. So we're in a long now. I'll let everybody know in the Discord how long that lasts for because it's we're in a downtrend. So this could be my first loss of the morning. Who knows? I'll catch you in the Discord. See you in a bit.